Hi, what's your name?
My name's Mark.
How many years have you been coming to the fair?
I think this is about fourth or fifth year.
What's your favorite part?
Favorite part? I think there's too many, but that's what my favorite part is. That there's everything that I love is here. This is a festival of kind of all of my interests and what I think is really important.
Yeah. Is there anything every year you're like, I cannot wait to do blank?
Well, there are some speakers who I really admire and like to see, and one of them is Aaron, who talks a lot about edible landscapes and edible perennials. He's amazing. He's got a nursery outside of Portland, Maine. Mm-hmm. That's always a to-do. I like to go by the mushroom tents, foraging, and see the music.
Yeah. Is there any food that you're always like, I have to get this?
Well, fried shiitakes and the fried tofu, and go for the wood-fired shawarma today. It's all pretty good.
Do you have a favorite place to volunteer? Because I know you volunteer some.
We volunteered in the general store, which is a little chaotic, but fun because you see a lot of different people come through. Last year, volunteered for the entertainment stage and was actually at the showcase stage, which was great because I'm a singer-songwriter. Mm-hmm. And so I suddenly found myself in the tent with all the singer-songwriters, which I didn't really even know was there. So, and now this year, I see the tent has moved to a better central location. So I think a lot more people will stumble upon it.
Yeah.
And find some great new songwriters from New England.
Are there any particular stories that you really love to tell about the fair?
Yeah, I mean, the first years that we came was actually back in 2002 or 3 when we lived in Camden, Maine. And then I was really inspired by some of the green building exhibits. But more recently, some of the most fun stuff, I love the apple tastings with John Bunker and having just such a big crowd of people all just passing around apples and tasting them and sharing their reactions.
Yeah.
That was great. And then we actually met John Bunker. My wife and I met John Bunker for the first time in Colorado at the University of Colorado in Boulder, where we live for half of the year. And so he lives in the town that we do in Palermo for the other half of the year. So it was nice to see a neighbor who we knew his name from the fair, and here he was in person. Yeah. And now I've seen him every year, and so got to know him. Other stories, I do love going to sleep and waking up with the sound of the goats.
Yeah. A couple years ago, there was a donkey, and so the trucks would come through in the middle of the night, and the donkey would go, and it was so loud in the horse barn, and like right next to where we camp.
Sometimes you hear, well, all the animals here, and they can sound very human. Like, what was that?
Anything else you want to share about the fair?
I love the fair because it really feels like a celebration, and a lot of like-minded people all come together, or even not, people who you might think aren't like-minded people, but they have a common bond, I think, in creating a world that's livable and where you can thrive and create things and build stuff and grow stuff and be happy.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you.